Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. Welcome to the channel. I'm so happy that you're here too. So y'all know I've been having issues finding my mojo, and I've been a little under the weather. I mean, it's just like one thing after another, y'all. And I needed a video for today, October 31st. Halloweenisms, y'all. And sometimes I think about my supplies and products that I have and stuff, and I've been wanting to play with the embossing folders. I guess I've been in a textural kind of mood. So we're going to put together some texture pieces using various techniques. They're all with embossing folders, but various techniques. Anywho, and we're going to put together a little texture swatch a la Halloweenism style, y'all. So I kind of made up a little story to go with this. I mean, why would you need this kind of a swatch thing? I don't know. Make up your own story. So as you can see here, I did dust my cardstock with my homemade, handcrafted anti-static pillow doulaler. And I used two different embossing powders. One was chunky, one was not. And I'm pretty happy, with the outcome. Now, the chunkier powders, they definitely blow around. So you want to go from the back side with those. If you have a hot plate, I suggest laying it on a hot plate to melt it that way, okay? Just saying. So we've got embossing powder. We're going to have some inking at some point. We will do some acrylic paints. Inking, acrylic paints, embossing powder. I don't know. We'll get to it all. And they are different textures, y'all. So, and they are texturized on spray inks. My heart, whatever that means. Anyway, I used different colors of base cardstock, and yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. So, like I said, I made up kind of a story because we have some paperwork inside the folder. Okay, as it turns out, an acquaintance of mine is wanting to redo her space. Okay, so this is just simply project 2025 for blank. Okay, because they're hereinafter referred to as the unknown witch. You know who you are, and the rest of us probably know who you are too. So here is our suggested wall treatment, okay? Because, we got to do this on the cheap, y'all. So we have a flat black paint with a lavender and gold infused lace fabric. It has optional quick release looped ties. And, you might want to take it off the wall. Change it. I don't know. Okay, next we have red fired faux brick. Faux brick is cheaper. It is hand dyed, complete with seamless flaws. Colors may vary with heavy hand syndrome and dye lot. We also have aged hardwood. The stump of wetch, okay, has been dry aged in the sweetest of summers, then wet aged under decomposing, oh bless my heart, leaf debris over 2 shimmering winters. Not responsible for bugs. Just saying. Just saying. And finally, we have stained steel. lightly patinaed by an aging workforce of fine artisans who wish to remind everyone to shop local for those truly unique holiday treasures all year, y'all, all year. Okay, so let me see where we are in the video. Okay, yeah, we're still doing good. We're to our faux fired brick. Okay. I know it's kind of quickish. To save money, the best option is to hand shovel away the old flooring. To further enhance, management presents the additional opportunity to jar or otherwise bag said floor drippings. Of course, they will come with a certificate of authenticity for those fine aristocratic collectors everywhere. So, with the floor scraped, the smell should return to a full putrefied scent within a matter of weeks, if not days. Okay? If it takes longer than that, maybe you're not working hard enough, darling. Okay. So this information does not give any consideration for costs associated with cleaning, removal, and or disposal of anything alive or dead. Okay? That's our paperwork. This is going to go inside a miniature manila folder because, you know, miniaturized needs to fit in a journal. Oh, this is distress glaze because we used a little bit of the distress oxide on there to add some highlights, y'all. And we're just sealing it up, not with sealing wax, but, you know, it sort of is. It's glaze. Anyway, it does deepen the tones just a bit. And I like that. Okay. So once it kind of dry-ish, you just buff over it with a soft cloth. In this case, it's kitchen roll, paper towel, y'all in America. Okay. So here is our diamond pattern. And that is silver tape that I adhered onto white cardstock. On all these embossing folders, I do spritz my cardstock, thin and thick alike, and I spritz it in my little, over there by my die cutting station. I have a little spritz bottle, and it has distilled water. I recommend only distilled water in your spritzers and all that kind of stuff out in your studio space, y'all, okay? Because it doesn't mold on you. Anywho. I have a couple of drops of glycerin, and that just, in my opinion, it helps. I mean, it's like a 2-ounce bottle. It's 2 ounce, yeah, close enough. 2 ounces probably, 2 to 4, and just a couple drops of glycerin in there. And I shake it up before I spritz my cardstocks for embossing. And we have dry brushed on black acrylic, and it kind of sort of dried for a minute or so, and then we just wiped over it with a dry paper towel, aka kitchen roll. Now here I'm trying some Finnabair turquoise wax stuff. Can't see it, y'all. I've used this stuff a few times, and I just am not feeling how it comes off on the product. So anyway, we will move along, and we will get out some Stamperia paints. They're called patina paints. It's an acrylic paint, y'all. And I'm just using the back of my hand as a little palette. And this is a rust color. I thought these were waxes when I bought them. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Well, okay. Often. Even when I think I know what I'm doing, I really don't. So this is a turquoise, and we all know we like that color. So we smear it around on there, and then it's going to dry. It's a minute or two, and then we smear on some gloss varnish. Okay, I don't know why, just because I wanted to. I felt like I wanted to. That's why. Why do I always have to have a reason for everything, y'all? Anywho. So buffing it off again, and like I said, I'm gonna put some gloss varnish on it. There is a list of ingredients in the description below the video. ... and more. Or is that more ... to see said mentioned informations. So we let that dry, and then I think I came back and put another little bits of the turquoise in the rust. So I'm like, well, what am I going to put my texture samples in? Okay, this witch needs to get something with these textures in there. So I thought, well, we'll just get one of these little folders. I had a scrap manila folder sitting over there. Oh, scraps, y'all. They're pot. Anyway, that's not the point of this one, is it? So I cut down an extra little piece of the manila scrap, and we're going to use that as an insert for the folder. And we're cutting down our texture samples. Now they're samples. I think around the bottom corners. Okay. Yes, we will get to see me score said samples and adhere them eventually. I mean, we're only 11 minutes in, y'all. Okay, and we've made what, 4 really cool samples. And there are other ways to do the embossing folders, y'all. It's just some quick little ways. My under the weather, frazzled nervous system. No, it's not really frazzled, is it? No, I'm fine. I'm cool. It's all good. Anyway, scoring about 1/4 of an inch, I guess it is. Yeah, I just picked a measurement on there, and I'm like, yeah, that's what we're doing. So, and I originally thought about stapling them in, but I ended up gluing them. So here we are rounding. I'm using a little the tiny rounder on this particular 3-corner rounder tool. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know which order I want to put them in. I thought about hardness to softness, and then the colors kind of, and I'm like, yeah, I think I like that best. So anyway, that diamond pattern on the darice folder is typical for pickup trucks here in my portion of Texas. It's quite popular. It's usually not it does not typically have the black acrylic paint on it. So it's like super shiny when the headlights hit it, you know, bounces back and blinds your ass when you're driving at night and junk. Anyway, so I put this one down, and as I'm fiddling around, I end up deciding I didn't want that there after all. So I go ahead and put the brick on, and I'm like, no, that's not my order. Nope, that's not right. What's wrong with it? Oh, I don't like it there. So I pulled it up, and yeah, I mean, you know, there's some leftover crumbs, but, you know, we're talking about me in personal use, and it's A-okay, people. If you're making these to gift to someone, you might want to be just maybe a wee bit more careful. So I had another little piece of leftover there, and because I wanted to put a little pocket, because you know I like pockets, to put our paperwork in so we can explain to the witch our reasonings and junk. So just did that without anybody watching. Okay, I forgot to record, but whatever. And then I saw this piece of fabric from that rag rug, and I thought, well, I like it, and it looks good with all these textures. So we're just going to clip that to the outside of the folder. We just poked a little 1/8 of an inch hole, or whatever size that hole is, and a teeny tiny brad, and we just stuck it on there. Okay, now it looks like a decorator thing, doesn't it? It does. So here's our little paperwork. So we got one of them teeny tiny paper clips on it. It tucks right in there, and we're fixing to do our flip-flop section. So just bear with me. Flip-flop section, here it is. So there's our fancy fabric, should one want to use fancy fabric in their cellar, dungeon, or otherwise, whatever spot it is. So sorry about the phone ringing, if y'all could hear that. So here's our little textures. You see, they kind of flip up, you know. It's just, sometimes you just need busy work and it brings you joy on the inside. Okay? So anyways, there's our little paperwork. There is some extra sheets of paper for journaling, should one happen to do that kind of thing. Ta-da! Photo montage. I know, sometimes my videos are reach, but that's okay. They still make me happy, and we know that's the important part. Don't you just love those little texture swatches? Y'all could do this for any season or any journal just because it's fun. Okay? And yeah, Dialot is spelled correctly. That's the way I wanted it, y'all. So, any hoots, I guess we're going to basically wrap it up. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy art.